It's actually dating hot models. This is the story of a brave man, Nagireddy. I met him when I was 12 through a common enemy. Yes, not only common friends, but common enemies, and thirst for revenge also makes friends. And in our case, it was an 88-year-old woman who used to do nothing but sit outside her house and poking everyone's business. And after a lot of trying, one fine day, we got our revenge. I will leave it to your imagination what two very creative people with a load of fireworks did to an old woman. It was the best day of my life. Don't worry, she's alive and she's 98 and still batting. Coming back to the story, Nagi and me were best friends because of love for pranks. And we used to go swim together, we used to fish together. We don't fish in public ponds like other kids. We fish in the private fish farms, which is highly secured by gods and dogs. We stole mangoes, coconuts, jackfruits, and everything. We stole everything that was growing in our village. We even co-invented a sport. Anybody heard of buffalo run? No? You heard of it? Okay, it's played like this. You set a herd of buffaloes loose and lit a huge 10,000 walla behind their back. And just as the buffaloes are rushing past, shaking the ground beneath you, you grab hold of the horn of a buffalo and jump on it. Whoever stays the longest wins. Don't think the longest means an hour or two. In fact, Nagi holds the world record of 3 full seconds before breaking his leg. And that's it. It's a sweet and short sport with no harm to your life at all. But our favorite thing to do was watch the sun rise over Bay of Bengal. It was a beautiful scene. And last summer we were doing that. Nagi asked me, Anvesh, why do you think God is angry with us? I was taken aback. I mean, he is not the guy to speak philosophy. Okay, I asked him, okay, what made you think God is angry with us? He replied, why else do we get no rain, no water in canals? And I had no answer for that. And that is the last conversation I ever had with him. 2 months after that, he killed himself. And his death, it shook the foundation of my belief. Not because I lost a friend, because he's not like my other friends. He was a tough man, and he left behind a suicide note, which said, I know everyone will frame this sacrifice as an act of cowardice, but I don't care anymore. I still remember those days where we used to get rainfall in monsoon and harvest in autumn. I still remember the days where there used to be bond of sharing in the society and laughter in the village. Then it happened as a curse inflicted upon us. But we didn't give up. We fought. We fought harder. We fought the droughts. We fought the floods. We fought the storms. We fought crop after crop, season after season, year after year, but failing every single time. Then, furthermore, unable to fight, we looked at the sky and wondered if it's going to rain ever. We looked at the river and wondered if it's going to flow ever. And we looked in every corner for such a felt, for some hope to cling our life to, for some promise tomorrow is going to be a better day. But all we found was that our leaders had abandoned us, our fellow citizens had abandoned us, our countrymen had abandoned us, and realized that even God had abandoned us. Yes, I'm a coward. I'm a coward who can't watch his children starve to death. I'm a coward who can't watch his women and daughters and wife forced into prostitution because of repayment of loans. Yes, I'm a coward who can't watch his lands get snatched away. God, I'm very sorry for whatever we have done. And please embrace my life as a sacrifice and lift this curse upon us. And he's not the first farmer to do that, and I promise he's not going to be the last. I'm not going to tell you more that things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. We have years of drought continuously. Our rivers, ponds, canals, everything is drying up. Our groundwater level has dropped alarming rate. At areas where you used to get water at 200 feet depth, we are unable to find 1,000 feet even now. And we watch our TV saying listening to a national channel says a politician did 1,000 crore scam and 50 farmers committed suicide, as if that is what they are supposed to do, that is what they deserve. Well, they are not. And we, on the other hand, we discuss on GST. We protest if someone bans our favorite food. We riot for a separate state. And we ban Chinese goods. And we debate on political rights, human rights, religious rights, minority rights, moderate versus extremist, Hindu versus Muslim, India versus China, male versus female. All these are the fictitious imaginary problem created by our ego, unable to cope with others' belief. While we are dealing with this, there are people out there facing the actual enemy, climate change. So, my dear humans, we are better than this. The current situation needs us to be better than this. By that I'm not asking you to go protest and don't want you to do it. All I am saying is, just leave the simple things you don't need. Like, 25% of the climate change is due to the domestic usage of electricity, and we have the potential to bring it down to zero. Start installing solar panels in your homes. Move to the apartments which are solar powered. Tell them that we don't need swimming pool, gym, park with no trees, ground for children. We don't use that. Instead, ask them, we need solar powered houses. And when there is demand, there is going to be supply. And if you start demanding for these things, constructors are forced to build in that way. It's not that difficult, if a community decides to go solar powered, government is offering the extra land you need and subsidize up to 60% of the cost. Last but not the least, reach out to farmers. Tell them how brave they are and that they are not alone in this war. We are doing everything in our hand to support them, and it means a lot. It can save lives. And research has been going on for decades, trying to reduce the carbon emission and keep the climate change to extent. But it's not happening fast enough. The temperature models which are dated for 2030 occurred in 2012, and we don't even know how much more our Mother Earth could take. So we need to act, and we have to do it now. That tiny sacrifice you do today is the difference between death and survival for many others. Thank you.